The guy going for sujood with his phone. Look, I'm doing sujood. And he comes back up, subhanallah, tahiyyatu lillahi wa salat. But your phone is in one hand, subhanallah. That might be a bit of a ridiculous example, but people do this. Now sometimes I know I've been out a lot of places helping people and assisting them. Many countries in the world. It's very tricky because on one hand, you don't want to show the deed. But on the other hand, there are people who gave you an amana. You need to prove to them in this world of deception, in this world of thuggery and robbery and deception, that look, we did do the deed. So very respectfully, if you were to capture something in order to show the people who entrusted you with that amana, that listen, we've done this deed, it was executed on this day, here is the evidence, then there is nothing wrong. In fact, it's a good thing, because you give them the opportunity to give more. They feel like this was done, let me do more now. We did a masjid, here are the pictures. We did the sadaqat, we did this, we did that, here are the very respectfully, very respectfully. The only reason is we're living in an age of deception. I know of people who may tell you something with a straight face that's not accurate. We need to do what is known as authentication. When you hear things about others, when you see things, authenticate it first. Don't just jump. We're also living in an age of deception. You see a video, you see a clip, you see something, it could be totally doctored, it could be on another topic altogether, it could be about something someone else, it could be whatever. Just verify it a little bit, it won't take you too long. Don't be too fast to jump to a conclusion there. May Allah Almighty strengthen us. Ameen. So as we speak, there are people struggling with their health still. Would you like good health? Well, help them. I give you an example, just an example, by way of example, because we're an ummah. You have the liberty to give your charities wherever you feel comfortable. Wherever Allah has put in my heart, I want to give it here, I want to do this, I want to do that. It's your liberty. Because Allah puts in different hearts, different things. And that's a good thing. Not everyone thinks the same. If we all had to, then we would leave out so many people. There are people right now requiring dialysis, and they can't afford it. You and I know you have a kidney stone. How does it feel? Subhanallah. You either know of someone who's had it, or you know the symptoms, or you might have had it. May Allah grant cure to all those who are struggling with any health problems. So for people to share the concern and put up some of these dialysis machines in an area where the poor do not have access to it, wallahi, it's a big thing. And imagine your name next to that. Your name next to that. So these are some of the causes. If you know of, do something, even if it means £1, £2. You know, when there was a masjid being built in one of the areas, I told the brothers, I said, you see, Allah says, Man bana lillahi masjidan bana Allahu lahu baytan fil jannah. Whoever builds a house for Allah, Allah builds for them a house in Jannah, in paradise. I might not have the money to build the whole house. Guess what? Guess what? Subhanallah. Even if I contributed towards it, I still have my own house in Jannah. I put 1 or 2 bricks. You reckon Allah's going to take a brick or 2 and just give it to you in the akhirah? No ways. Allah is the most generous. The most generous. Allah is the owner. For as long as there was sincerity, and this is what I can manage, let me give it to this cause. I can't really do the whole thing, but at least I'll contribute towards it. Your name is in that building. You are in it already. You are a part of it. May Allah Almighty strengthen us. That's why when we use a masjid, like today, mashallah, the masjid is full. Someone's paid for your electricity. You didn't pay. If you made wudu, someone paid for your water. You didn't pay. Why should I allow someone to pay for me to come into the house of Allah to do salah? I'm going to put £5 in that box before I leave today. Because why? I must pay for my own things here. I want to pay for my electricity, my slot I use. Someone's going to clean here. Their salary is paid. I was the beneficiary. I'm not a poor man.